Hi guys, how are you? Teacher Mario here. Before today's lesson, please check out our Instagram account abcenglish.tv where I share grammar notes, exercises, and more for you to do on your own pace. The link will be in the description. Now, we are going to start with the second topic from Unit 7, as if, as though, as, the way, and like. And now we are going to talk about the first pair, as if and as though. These two introduce clauses that describe impressions about feelings or behavior after verbs such as act, behave, feel, look, seem, and talk. For example, number 1. At first, it seemed as if nothing was happening. Number 2. It looked as though it had fallen on the roof over her bedroom. Number 3. Still, I feel as if something is missing. Or we can also say, still, I feel as though something is missing. As you could tell, these two phrases are synonyms, so we can use either one with no problems. Now, the second pair, as and the way. These two introduces clauses that express a comparison. Let's go through a few examples. Number 1. I am thinking of joining a volunteer program to help build houses for the needy, as or the way a few of my friends have. Number 2. Lately, I'm trying to think more positively, the way I did when I was younger. Number 3. I joined the gym last week, as or the way my doctor advised. Now, in informal English, the word like can be used instead of as if, as though, and as or the way. For example, number 1. It seems as though the job was made for me. Or I can also say, it seems like the job was made for me. Number 2. I feel as if they behave like that on purpose. Or I can also say, I feel like they behave like that on purpose. Now, when as introduces a clause expressing a comparison, subject-verb inversion can occur in affirmative sentences. We just need to identify the tense in which the sentence is, and use that same tense at the end after the comma. For example, with do. Marisa has a lot of trouble accepting change, as does Trina. Here we're comparing two people, Marisa and Trina, and the fact that both have trouble accepting change. But where does the word does come from? It comes from the tense present simple. Do and does are the auxiliary words for this tense. Now, with auxiliary verbs. Myth has coped well with changes at work, as have his co-workers. Now with modals. Grandma would tell us stories of the old days, as would Grandpa. Now with be. Marcel is wavy of technology, as is his whole family. Now, when both clauses have the same subject, as if and as though clauses with adjectives or past participles are frequently shortened by removing the subject and be. For example, number 1. Bill is talking about quitting his job, as though he were single and carefree. Here we have the same subject in both clauses, Bill. So we can make a reduction by removing he where. So we can say, Bill is talking about quitting his job as though single and carefree, meaning he is not single nor carefree. Number 2. Marvin sat motionless in front of his new media center as if he were glued to the chair. We can say, Marvin sat motionless in front of his new media center as if glued to the chair. Number 3. Lucy didn't care to study for the test, as if she was top of her class. We can also say, Lucy didn't care to study for the test, as if top of her class. Now, lastly, notice that we use a past form of a verb after as if or as though, when these phrases are followed by a hypothetical or unreal situation. For example, number one, some young people replace their gadgets every year as if they had all the money in the world, meaning they do not. Number two, the thief kept a straight face during the trial as if he were telling the truth, meaning he was not. Number three, after watching the movie, the kids talked about the characters as though they were real, meaning they are not. Please make sure you practice, and if you have any doubt, let me know down on the comment section. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future lessons. See you on the next topic.